So this is my code for my Web4 demonstration, and essentially what it does, it continually checks to see what button is pressed on whether it's switch 2 or switch 1, and it will branch off into the next state that's needed. So it will branch off into red, blue, green, and each one of these has its own delay that I define right underneath. And essentially they're all correlating to either 2 seconds, 1 second, or 0.5 seconds. So for red, it's delay long, which is a 2-second delay, or time period. And then blink blue is going to be a 1 second time period, which is delay medium. And then blink green is going to be 0.5 seconds, which is delay short, which I have here. And yeah, so it essentially just will continuously check if switch 1 or switch 2 is pressed, or if reset's pressed, and it'll just branch to a specific state. So essentially what will happen is when when reset's pressed, it'll reset the board. When the switch 1 is pressed, it will stop the current state and it will go back to no LEDs pressed, so it will go to its idle state. And then whenever switch 2 is pressed, it will cycle through red, then blue, and then green. And you can see it will get faster over time. So this is when it's pressed just the first time. And you can see that the delay is going a bit slow right now. And then we press it again. And you can see that the blue splash is a lot faster. Then we press it again. And then here's the green, so you can see it's flashing a lot faster and the delay is a lot shorter. Time period is a lot shorter. And then we can press it again and it'll cycle through this. And then when we press our switch 1, it will go back to no LEDs on. And we can reset it, and it'll reset, but there's no visual indicator for that. Yeah.